Hello everybody, I'm your host Ek, and today I'll be showcasing Far From Land. Welcome to Yolk Reviews. You play as Malcolm, an employee for Marcus Robotics that delivers animatronics overseas. However, through your voyages, you aren't alone. Because duh. The controls are simple. Use the wheel to travel faster to your destination. There is a water pump to your right and a horn for later in the game. On your first voyage, you encounter Shut, an endoskeleton with an eyeball and bacon hair. To avoid him, you simply wait for him to come up to you, propose, then reject. I'm sure your time will come, buddy. That's about it. Once you complete the game, you then enter the post round, where you have to complete tasks in order to move on onto the next voyage. Think of it as a minigame every time you beat the game. To beginners, this post round will seem overwhelming at first. You're notified that you're not alone. However, the entity known as Manta will not attack you unless you move, or you don't hold your breath. Because I'm assuming you had onions and asparagus that night.
Alright, the ship is successfully docked and the crew is finishing their shift. First voyage isn't that awful, eh? Anyways, you'll now have to complete the ship safety checklist. Don't worry, it shouldn't be too hard. The checklist will include all of the tasks you need to complete before leaving. If you're confused as to what to do, the checklist includes a guide just in case. It gets pretty dark in there though, so make sure you aren't wandering in the dark all the time. See you tomorrow.
On your second voyage, your tummy gets all rumbly, so you order DoorDash to bring you more onions and asparagus. But oh wait, you don't have any money. So you repay him by literally showering him in salt water, which by the way, short-circuits him. Marcus, your delivery man, will appear on your side door. This time, you will have to use the emergency shower, which requires you to refill using the water pump system. And the post-voyage is still the same as the first. On your third voyage, you will have yet another friend visiting you. Grayling is like your drunk buddy that doesn't know where the front door is, because he watched the latest Tom Cruise film. You must let him know to make a legal U-turn in the vents. He also hates the light in his retinas, so yeah, he obviously agrees to your request. The post-voyage gives you a different task.
Alright, the power should be fixed now. Take the elevator down to the lower deck. It should be right down the hall.
After making your way to the elevator that was closed before this, you then proceed to the lower floors. You're greeted by a special guest waiting downstairs for you. This time you move on to the
lower floor,
where you're required to restock the fire extinguishers, fix pipes, and do piping reorders. Man, we really do get a lot of fires around here, don't we? Oh, but don't forget, you're also with Marlin, your stalker, which isn't hard to deal with. You just whack his ding dong with a wrench and he'll be back for round 2. Now of course you'll be just fine unless you try to speedrun like the one time I did. Oh, come on. Haha, you can really hear my disappointment. The fourth voyage might seem a bit odd. You're introduced to your new roommate. But before that, our good friend gets hijacked by a mysterious being that lets us know that Robloxians and endoskeletons are being fused together. Sound familiar?
Alright, fourth voyage. So I've got some info from Sonatrix, the company that wants the robots new facility.
I don't know much about it, but you can listen. I know everything about the robots. I know what you've been going through. And I think I know what your subjects are. No. Please, just listen. Those morons. They don't get it. I found something to try my eyes. There's some creature that's hiding the ship with you. You haven't said anything about it. We got it. It's working. It's taller. Made of human beings. It all makes sense. This is what you body. It has some sort of power. It's for controlling the other robots, but it's extremely dangerous. It doesn't have a name, but I call it the Croc. You don't understand how dangerous these robots are. They're killing people because of this. If we deal with them, we are doomed.
Okay, so if you skip to here, then here's the breakdown. Malcolm essentially knows that there's an unknown creature on board with you. And this creature is so dangerous that it can control the other animatronics that used to be on board. And if we deliver this specimen, essentially Robloxians are doomed. This unknown creature that Malcolm calls the Kraken, the name one the Megalodon, is looking for you and wants to end you. Because yes. So his solution that he tells you is for you to go down with the boat. Yeah! Scrapapoo now appears in your vents room, and his brother Growler, who's outside and tries to break in through your front windshield. To avoid these fellas, you'll have to kick Scrap out of your room by literally slamming the door in his face. You'll get offended and leave. With his brother, you must scare him off using... because he has sensitive hearing. And that's about it. 4 and 5 are basically the same. 5 just increases 4's difficulty. The post-voyage of Voyage 5 starts out with a very concerning message from your phone guy.
I should have told you, Malcolm. I think it knows about the plan. It's been looking for me. I don't know how much time I have left. I'm gonna go disable the lockdown. I'm gonna see it myself. This might be the last.
Of course it would. This is also where things get interesting.
Hey, Malcolm, could you go check the middle deck after the shift? Some of the crew members have been reporting a horrible stench inside one of the storage rooms, and no one has dared to investigate it yet. Make sure the middle deck is closed as well. We came in this morning, the lockdown was disabled.
And that's about it. Enjoy this final cutscene. Woo! Yeah! Ha ha ha! Oh no! Creepy... Is that Bobby Longlegs, but red and demonized and freaky Longlegs? Encounter. And here you can hear my argument with this new critter. Ooh, spooky eyes. Why are you doing this? I don't know. Why not? I like boat. You think you can just take us away? No. And destroy us? I like boat. And leave no trace of us left? But I like boat. I don't want that. What? You don't like boat? I don't want that to happen. But you like boat. I like boat. We all love boat. You have made a mistake doing this. No, I haven't. I like boat. And you know that. I like boat. Malcolm. Boat. I know everything about you. Stalker! You're just like everyone else I've killed. Murderer! Weak. Bully! Maybe I know why you're even here to begin with. Stalker! Is it because of your brother? Who? I know you're hurt. I get a little boo-boo? And I know you want to take revenge. I know you have big boo-boo. But you know deep down that you'll never defeat me. Never come back here. 1 star! Never tell anybody about this. Bitch, you on camera! Or else. You'll have to face me. Soon after this, you get your last call from your buddy. Did I beat the game? Did I?
Malcolm, what are you doing? You're making a big mistake. Fine, listen. The news is out. One of the crew members got killed in the storage room.
Excuse me?
Don't know who did it, but whatever you're doing, please stop. Get out of that ship. Please.
But I like boat! I want to stay in boat! Can we stop with the epileptic seizure, please? So, our original friend finally finds out about this whole animatronic X Robloxian thing, and is finally warning us to actually get off the boat. One problem, we're in the middle of a voyage. Now, in terms of common sense, not like we had much to begin with. By the final voyage, you have successfully delivered all of the animatronics, and now you're up against deteriorated scrap, which is just Scrap Trap. I mean, come on, he has a smooth head too. No, but seriously though, he has the same mechanics as Scrap. And of course, everyone's favorite, Kraken. Kraken is just like Ennard, except he's made out of Robloxian parts and not multiple souls. And yet, he is literally everywhere. You can't get away from this guy. And he loves your arms. Got your arms now, bitch. Dude, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're not. No. No. To defeat him, you just do what you do normally with the other animatronics. Just make sure to follow those purple lines. Now, it was a lot of trial and error to begin with, and if it weren't for the helpful tip in the death menu, then I would have been stuck with the shut minigame. Also, if you're wondering, what happens when you let the Spider-Man in from outside? Don't do that. Now, after many trial and error, this is how it all ends. Yes! Yes! Woo! Malcolm, that's an island. Malcolm, steer. Malcolm, steer. Oh, damn. We just sunk.
I'm convinced that machines can and will think. I don't mean that machines will behave like men. I don't think for a very long time we're going to have a difficult problem distinguishing a man from a robot. But I think that computers will be doing the things that men do when we say they're thinking. I'm convinced that machines can and will think in our lifetime.
Spooky Goober. Woo! Director's Sacrifice. If you enjoyed this type of content, let me know and support the channel by you know how. Also, let me know where I can improve, and I would love to make more of these type of content in the near future. This video took a long time to make as I had dental composites while I talked, making pronouncing shit really difficult. But I enjoyed it nevertheless, even if it meant late night edits. Also go play the game. Not only does it support the creator, but you can also enjoy the experience for yourself. Oh, and actually, recently, as of recording this, the creator of Far From Land just released a demo, The Deep End. Of course, I will make a video on it when the full version comes out, which is sometime December, I'm assuming. This takes place after the events of Far From Land, and I guess the ship resurfaced and you end up on the upper decks. So basically, this new demo provides notes that links in with the main story, and you have to solve minigames to move on to meet Kraken? Deteriorated Kraken? If you would like me to stream it over on Twitch, I could do so very easily. Unless of course the ads do get annoying, which I can try to work my way around it. But yeah, other than that, I wish you well, and hope everyone has a great day or great night. This was the longest 3 weeks of my life.